All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Yahweh, which is the name of the Most High, and Yahweh Shai, which is the name of the only begotten Son of the world, ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. There's going to be another episode of Bible Talk. I believe this is the fourth installment. I like this little series. We'll keep this going. Today, man. Spirit been heavy on me, man. Right? The spirit of say heaviness, for lack of better words. You got a lot of shit going on right now, man. All right. Say for an example, what happened the other day, man, is as I said, I myself don't have a vehicle, but the family vehicle, right? Or in other words, the only vehicle of the household, man. It just got pretty much totaled. Okay, pretty much. We'll say this, the vehicle pretty much died and it will cost about $8,000 to $10,000 to fix it. So, that's a heavy burden, man. Right? $8,000. Hey, look, man, as I said before, man, from my hood, man, all you need is about $300 to be considered to be a rich man. All right? And I'm not even being sarcastic, right? $300, yeah, damn rich ass man right there, man. Right? But, with this whole, stimulus check, that's, say, coming our way, in the next, say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. Hell, man, hey, look, $1,400, I'm going to be set for life with that. Depends on how you spend money, man. That's why you got a saying that, it's not how much you make, but it's how much you save. Okay, it's not how much money you make, but it's how much money you save, man. Right? And I'll say this, man. I don't want to get too far off topic, but we'll let the spirit flow. I remember, man, in my so-called teen years, or adolescence, which is no such thing. But during that, man, I remember, what I did is I always try to have my little side hustles, to make save money, right? So, long story short, I've done the calculations, because I would always lend out money to my family, when they're in need, need $100, okay, but at the later date, you'll pay me back, and that's righteous. Okay, I'll lend you the money. I won't lend it upon usury, because the scriptures speak against that. Say, for an example, for those who don't know what that is, that's like, let's say, for an example, if I lend you $100, you give me $115 back. Okay, I remember, man, there was one Christmas, which, as I said, I know we're not supposed to celebrate Christmas, but me being in the household, I know it's wrong, but really, limited on what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, parents give you a gift. It's like, oh, okay. So, anyway, this one time, man, I remember that, my mom needed, some money for, the holidays. So, what ended up happening was, she ended up getting a loan, all right? And guess what the loan was? They gave her about, I believe it was $2,000 they gave her, but in return, they wanted $4,000. That's lend upon usury, man, which I thought according to, the American belief that, all men are created equal, right? That we're all, of the, we're all the same, right? So if that's the case, right, going by the scriptures say thou shalt not lend upon usury to your people. So if you all are Americans, then why are you lending upon usury? You see, that clearly goes against the scriptures, okay, which I know that. There's no such thing as, say being American, it's a societal belief. Say, for an example, a Chinese person cannot become another race of people simply because he decided that he wants to. That's not how real life works. Okay, that's just not how real life works. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying is, hey, look, man. Now I'm in a tough financial situation right now, man. The other week, I got ripped off of about $1,000. Okay, because what ended up happening, I've told the story before, but I'll tell it again. What happened was, somebody close to me, I'm not going to get into that story, but they ended up reaching out to me because they know I sell things online, right? So what happened was, so they reached out to me and gave me an old, like, 1980s bike to sell. This thing was broken down, like, excuse my language, but piece of shit. Tires were all flat, rust everywhere, the thing was pretty much falling apart. So what I did is they put it online, and they told me, I want you to sell it for $80, and I will split the money with you. So what I ended up doing is I did that, right, as they told me. I didn't think of looking into it myself. You know why? Because I would think, oh, well, yeah, if they're telling me to sell for that price, they must know what they're talking about. And keep in mind, the individual that gave me it knows a lot about, stuff of that nature, for lack of better words. All right, so ended up happening, put it online. Got a couple messages. One guy asking, I'll give you 40 for it. Then the other guy said, I'll give you 80. I'll pick it up right now. So it's like, okay, you can come pick it up now. So he's on his way to do it. And then somebody else messaged me and said, can I come get it? I said, sorry, man, somebody else is already on the way. But if they decide not to get it, I'll message you back. But then he messaged me back again and said, well, I'll give you $20 more for it. Right? I was asking 80, but he said he'll give me 100 for it. So I was like, oh yeah, that's good, but you know what? I was a man of my words. I already told the other man, yeah, you can come pick it up for 80. So I had to initially turn down a $20 profit just so I could be a man of my words and honest, to the first buyer, right? So initially, before this story really gets, piss you off, I initially took a $20 loss just out of courtesy, okay, just to be a nice man. I already took a $20 loss. But here it turns out, right, the guy comes and picks it up. And, the guy's all happy, I would say that guy was in there, bounced down in less than 2 minutes, man. It was like, oh, yeah, I'll fix it up, I'll take that. He turned around and, gave me the $80 with, a big smile on his face, and then threw that shit in the car and drove away. So, ended up happening was, I come back upstairs, put my money away that he gave me, and, I messaged the other guy, say sorry, he already picked it up, I apologize, but, he was first. And then he's like, oh, okay. But then what he does is say, oh, okay, just so you know, that was worth about $1,500. So, you see, I got literally ripped off of well over $1,000. All right? Because, hey, look, I didn't know. I was told to do that by somebody who knew that stuff. So I did what they told me to do. And it turns out I was getting ripped off, man, of well over $1,000, man. Right? Piss you off. Okay, but you know what? It just shows you, man. I was trying to be honest. All right, I could have took the other offer and told the other guy to screw off. And I would have came out with an extra $20 profit. But you know what? I was a man of my words. And, I sold him that and took the loss. But it turned out he was ripping me off of hundreds of dollars, man. On purpose. He could have been nice and said, you know what, man, this is worth more than what you're asking. I'll give you half of what it's worth. It would be, about $600-700. Even $800 would be half of what it's worth. Okay, for the most part. But nah, it's, I'll take advantage of it because I know you don't know what you're talking about and you don't know how much it's worth. So I'll take advantage of it and, go from there. Okay, so I mean, damn, it's like, piss you off, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. All right. And, I'll say this, man, people never think of bad things will happen to them, man. Okay, like, say for an example, man, those people down in, say Texas, right? You had the whole, thing about, the whole power situation down there. Not too long ago. I believe it's still going on. Here we are, a month later now? If not, about 4 weeks later. If not more. But hey, look, man, those people that never thought about that shit before, they never think they're gonna have to go for weeks on that without access to food and water in the extreme cold. There's about 60 to 80 people who passed away due to the freezing temperatures because what they were doing was trying to keep themselves warm inside their, vehicles, running it inside of their garage and whatnot. So they didn't know that can give off, I believe it's carbon monoxide if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me down below. But, a chemical that's harmful for the, breathe in. But, anyway, You know, a lot of those people, about 60, 80 people died, man. 60, 80 people lost their lives. All right? Due to not being educated on that. Okay, so, oh yeah, man, you know, you never, think bad things are going to happen to you and, until you're in that circumstance for yourself, man. Right? And that goes for all of us, man. It's scriptures say that what time and chance happens to them all. Right? You know, the scriptures also say what? That the power of the issues of life, and death are in the hands of the Lord, man. All right, because hey, look, man, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, he can take us any moment he wants, man. I mean, now you can be sitting in your bed and a damn rock fall through the ceiling, man. Damn anvil. Not even being sarcastic, right? Anything could happen, man. Right? So every one of us, man. The good and the wicked. We're all at the mercies of the Lord, man. Okay. Scriptures say in the Apocrypha that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. All right, so you can't hide, man. That goes for all of us. None of us can hide, from the majesty and, from the eyes of the Lord, man. All right. Anyway, I'm going to, cut this short. Probably, pick it up in the next Bible talk. Anyway, I'm going to say shalom.